I would like to say this show is not it's R-rated, as you can see. Our guests don't cost tire.
I'm on
Let's
get
right into it.
What's up, broski?
Shaman, I found out.
What I do? Seen a soap.
Yeah, not much. Welcome to Tophil's house. Nice to have you. For those who don't know you, do you mind introducing yourself?
Hi, broski. I'm NOBLE-NEWMAN. You know, the photographer, the artist, you know. So that's like music and like painting and shit like that. If you don't know, for those that don't know.
I think, go on. I think it's also forgetting it's NOBLE-NEWMAN, the Casanova.
Oh, fuck you, okay, Casanova. I better go. My Casanova days are finished.
Yeah, Casanova is done.
I'm a married man, please, thank you.
Shit. Yeah. And it's also trying to find out and get to know. You should get to know. I do my research.
For only one woman, Sha.
Hey, we don't reach there.
Yeah. Make nobody vex. May nobody vex me. I don't know. Anyways.
Give us some.
Sorry, you guys pay for that one. You don't pay for that one.
You already introduced yourself and stuff. So, how's your day going?
No, it did go, Sha. It did go. It's slightly cold, but you know, that's how it is.
Yeah, welcome. Let's just jump straight into it. So, I know I've been listening to your music for a minute, and I would say there's this unique melodic sound to it. I don't know if it's intentional, but like when you hear a song by NOBLE-NEWMAN, you can tell it's NOBLE-NEWMAN. So do you walk us through that? Like, how was that thing?
The thing is, because like I'd say like I released my first song in 2020, I think, or like 2021. Yeah. But like I've actually been like practicing music, like writing music, like songwriting and shit since like probably like 2017, 16 from like high school. So like I've always known what if I want to actually be on it.
Hi. So we realized that Noble can't go 2 milliseconds without saying like. But don't take my word for it. Let's do a quick like count for the next time he says like within this short period of time.
Tell that this is NOBLE-NEWMAN on the title.
That's actually a huge compliment for me. Because I've not reached that stage yet. But like if somebody like I've not reached there still, but like for that to be noticed now, like it's only good for like later on.
Yeah. So as you can see, he like can't really say like nah, he's even making me say, you know what, just play the clip.
Because you said you've been making music from childhood now, so the question is, who influenced it?
To be honest, it changes. I can't lie. Like depends on how I'm feeling in the year. Like like for example, like you know, like Spotify Wrapped and shit. Every year is a different artist for me. You get me? Like sometimes the year I can be feeling J Hus. Another time I'm feeling Wizkid. Another time I'm feeling like J. Cole or like who could I call right now? Like Joey Badass.
Fair enough.
Or like Playboy Cardi. You know, that's what I'm saying. But like I always try and like just pick what I like from like different genres that I like. So like if I'm listening to a song and I really fuck with it, like why do I actually fuck with it? And then when I'm making music, how can I replicate that in my best way, but not in a way that's like being unoriginal. Like you have to bring something to the table as well. But yeah.
Yeah, like speaking of which self, because we're just talking about like your influences and stuff. Your EP, I know it's been a while still. Like I think from that joint, my favorite song is like Ahead of You,
Mad.
And Get to Know. I don't know. Ahead of You just does something to me. Because when I heard it,
it's kind of funny, but like nobody. That's the least like. That's the like. If I go back to the plays and shit, that's probably the one with the least plays.
But
like funny enough, that's the one that's like people have actually come forward to me and be like, "Yo, I really fuck with this song."
I like it.
So like, if you fuck with it, you really fuck with it.
Yeah. I also like the line. She tried to play me. I forgot the line.
She trying to play games, but I get it though.
Yeah.
Put your phone on D&D when I be calling.
Yeah, and that song looked like you're doing a bit too much too. But
nah, fam. You have to tell them sometimes, you know.
Was it like
try playing me? Like that shit still happens to today. It's so funny because a lot of my songs here, like I'll write shit that like I might not be going through at that point in time. Then life will go on. and then like it will happen, and I'm like, wait, calm down. It's like, yeah, it's like deja vu. Wait, what the fuck? Because like, man, like that shit still happens till today, where like, I don't know, girls be like trying to play you like for your intelligence. Like they know, like one thing I like is like, if you are playing games, understand that myself, I'm a player, you get me? Like we guys actually respect each other for the games we play. But if you are not trying to like respect me while you are playing your own game, but then you're trying to like pin it on me, it's like emotionally manipulating me to believe, like gaslighting and shit. But anyway, my whole point is they try and play on your intelligence. Yeah, you dig? But yeah, just have to let sensational. Put your phone on D&D when I be calling you. Think you're sharp, but baby, I'm ahead of you. Yeah, that's the one that got me thinking sharp, but baby, I'm ahead of you still. I like that. I like that. Rhythm and dance. Yeah, and move your body. Yeah. I like the rhythm. Appreciate. Yeah, even with the outro. I don't know if it's outro or intro with the Jesh. You know, I love because he actually, I didn't plan for that. Like he actually that was part of the beat. So it's not like we like sat down and we were like, that was part of the beat, and he sent it to me, and I was like, okay, I have to match the vibe that he's bringing to the song, you know. And I was just I was just feeling calm, you know, really like chill, and that's the way I wanted to bring to that song. But I actually really like that because the sound, like, I don't know, you know, there's like, if you pay attention, if anybody like that actually pays attention to like what I do and how I sing and shit like that, like I actually bend genres, kind of like I can be on some, I'm a piano shit right now, and then I'm on some calm R&B, and then I'm on some like funky ass like pop type shit. And even, I'm not going to lie, like low-key on the unreleased, like I be on my Steve Lacy shit sometimes too as well. Like I have songs that are like out to like the Afro spectrum and shit like that, but like I just don't know how to like put it out there yet. So when I find a way to put it out there, everybody will understand. But like that's rhythm song, that's like how I would, like if I was to describe like my sound by vibes, I'd say that's probably my vibe. Just calm, chill, something you could play at the beach, you know, something you could play when you're just like, I don't know, taking a walk on a trail, I don't know, just being in retrospect, or like having that nostalgic feeling, but like still like bouncy, still like Afro bouncy. But yeah. No, but bro, I dropped that song like 2 years ago. I'm looking how many times I don't hear that thing. Even pull up, bro. When people talk to me about pull up, I'm like,
speaking of which, this summer was mad for you, man. Sure. Like it or not, or like even if people won't point it out, like from performing at Miracle,
that was wild.
The one here, like the back. Oh, I forgot him. Backyard.
Backyard. Yeah, AP.
Yeah, I feel like
that's my nigga. That's my nigga, by the way. AP. Yeah.
Looking at that performance, I feel like you felt like you have found like your type of fan base. You found home.
Yeah, there is.
Explain that.
There's no lucky, like it's just, man, just keep going. That's it. Just keep grinding. Like, of course, like I've performed like multiple. I've had the opportunity to perform at multiple places. And okay, like when I first started, people are not going to be listening to your music. Nobody are not going to be singing back and shit like that. But like once you're in their faces consistently, just keep going, keep. Even the littlest you're doing, even if it's just like, I don't know, just slight exposure and shit like that, somebody's listening. And I've been doing this for like how long? Like 2-3 years? Over 2-3 years. If there's one consistent listener, or like at least, it's just going to keep growing until there's like 20, 30. And at some point, those 30 people can be in the same room as you. And then that's when you'll be able to recognize, oh shit, like, because they're going to be singing back at you. 30 people are going to be singing back at you when you're singing. Like you're going to be, like the energy is going to be bouncing off and shit like that. That's when you're going to realize like, oh shit, okay. And I feel like that's just what happened. Like it's just, but the Halley one was actually different because like that, I'm not from Halley. Like I'm not based in Halifax, but I feel like the energy that I got from that still, like, because I tried to do this like call and response thing, like try to engage with the crowd, and I feel like the energy was actually pretty good. So that one was actually, look, I was on good. Thank you. But the backyard one, no, that surprised me because that was, I think I was just coming directly from Halifax. Literally that day, the day I came back from Halifax, that was the backyard shit. And I still pulled up to it. I was kind of tired because I was also moving into like a new space during that time. Like literally that day, I had moved into my new crib as I came back and shit like that. And like, I didn't expect, that's not how I expected the night to go. But man, the energy was crazy. Yes. It all turned up, like.
Speaking of that miracle gig, with that being the biggest gig of yours for now, walk us through it. Like, how was that for you?
No, that was amazing, can't lie. Like, cause I wasn't just there for the concert too. So I had a photography kind of like collaboration with Caleb Luttrell. I don't know, but it's a pretty fucking cool photographer. That went well too as well. But I mean, I can't lie, there was the ups and downs. Like, I feel like everybody who like organized that event that day, there was a slight letdown, but I can't lie, they did a great job at like keeping the party still alive. Like Stark, Demi, Fargo, like them niggas, bro. For real, they pulled up real good. But like, I also felt like I also went through some traumatic experiences because I came in my camcorder trying to get some shots. The Akoloki got stolen, and that was kind of wild. But I mean, and because of that, Loki, because of that, Loki, like I didn't really get to experience the event as much, like to the peak. Like I'm pretty sure another person there would have enjoyed that event. You get me? Like Miyokun, like that shit sounded wild. Like, but during that whole scenario, I was busy trying to look for my camcorder, and I was talking to different people. Like at some point, I even had this problem where, like, I think the only other person who had a camcorder in the event was Miyokun's part of Miyokun's team, so I had to track that nigga down. I had to go and ask him, like, how far make I see your camera? And that was kind of weird because I didn't know how he was going to react to that. He took slight offense, but he allowed me to see it and all that. Guess what? Like 30 minutes after I see that, because it wasn't mine, it was his. I said, calm. 30 minutes after that, they stole that nigga's camcorder. I swear, man, Niger, you know they you know they disappoint.
So two camcorders.
Sharp like that.
So how did you deal with the guy?
I don't know, man. At some point, I think I found mine. Mine was like found in someone's crib or something like that. I was just grateful. I didn't even give a fuck to even start thinking about that, because that day I was like, when I found it, I was planning on going to go and get like CCTV footage and shit like that, but like. Nah, man, like it turned up still. I don't know if that nigga found his though. I hope he found his.
It was a camcorder.
But like, it's like this like recording device for like VHS. You know, like all those old like
I see.
old tape looking like footage, or like night vision.
Okay, now it makes sense, because when you're saying camcorder, I was lost.
Fair enough. I actually appreciate the courage you have to say that. And like, what the fuck are we talking about? Some people who act like they know what the fuck you're talking about. But it was a great experience still. Like I actually fucked with that. Like the crowd, like they engaged with me. People I didn't know, you get me? Like girls I didn't know. They were like looking at me and smiling and actually singing back my song. I was like, okay, thank you, you get me? But that, and like, I don't know, the vibes was like lit there too as well. Like the low collab I had with Phoenix too as well. Like a lot of people were asking me like, oh bro, you look so hard. I was like, yo, that's my guy. That's my guy, bro. He made all this shit. Phoenix, go check that shit out.
I'm about to ask you, because you were saying, the girls were like you were moving the crowd. Yeah. When you make music, do you make music for like the guys or like the girls? Because there are some specific artists like.
Yeah, I feel.
Odumodu probably makes music for like niggas.
That's crazy. You're lucky if you think about that. That's actually a hot topic.
Yeah, I feel like you just make music for niggas, and that's okay. And that's okay. You get me? It's wild.
No,
like,
bro. You see, say they be fine speedy. No, make Odumo find you.
Yeah. Tell him, Baba, it's just an observation. It's just what I love your music still. It's just
astute observation, you know.
No,
we the niggas.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever I'm making music for like the concept or like the mood that I'm going for. Like, and I feel like anybody like should be able to relate. Anybody that's in my demographic at that point in time, like you're a teenager. No, okay, I'm 22. I'm not a teenager anymore. Yeah. But like you're in that youth life, you're going through like situations like, I don't know, girl problems and shit like that. Like, so I feel like both sides of the coin can relate to it.
Yeah,
it's just for anybody. Like that's a broad experience, you know. But that's what I'm saying. It's more experience based than like gender based.
That makes sense.
You know?
That makes sense. Yeah, I've also wanted to ask you, like, your artist name, NOBLE-NEWMAN. That's also like your name. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's my name. That's my name.
Yeah. So do you still like NOBLE-NEWMAN and NOBLE-NEWMAN? Are they like two different people? It's like what is
the reason why I'm actually doing that is because like I'm a multifaceted artist. Like I do like I'm doing photography right now. I'm going to go into videography.
Yeah.
At some point I might like want to do like fashion shit, clothing brands and shit, or like I don't know. I paint too as well. I want NOBLE-NEWMAN to be the brand. You get me? So like it's not confusing. Like oh, is Gaia different from? Because my name is Gaia, and like. At some point, I thought about changing my name to Gaia. You get me? Like, look, I might still do it. Who knows? Like, just for like, alter ego basis and shit like that. Just have to have an alter ego, like Tyler, the Creator, like Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, and shit like that. But I think I'm just going to stick to NOBLE-NEWMAN because, like, I want NOBLE-NEWMAN to be the brand. My name, my persona to be the brand. Is not the product that is taking much of the personality. It's actually me. So shit like that. You're doing that class is actually pretty dope. I have like access to like professional industry standard like settings and shit. So but yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. But like music wise, I don't want to just like leave it. So I'm actually working on some shit right now. You know, hopefully maybe who knows, I could drop a song like 2 months or a month from now, depending on like how free I am like with school and shit. But I mean the semester is probably going to close soon in December. We'll probably have like a little short break, so who knows, I might drop a song then. But for now that's just what I'm doing right now. So I'm still being an artist, I'm still like being creative. So
I think we can't even end this without talking about like your guys, Stanley, Dotto, and the rest of them. Those guys are still like...
No, yeah, man. I love how, like, everybody, like, there's so much creative shit going on right now in Charlottetown. Like, niggas are actually working, man, like, for real. And there's even more, like, those... Sometimes, because I moved downtown here, and sometimes I just stroll downtown and I just see the vibe. And I met these, like, teenagers, like, some white kids, and, like, one broski from, like, I don't know if he was from, like, Nassau, but I think he was, like, Caribbean and shit like that. Nassau, like, Bahamas.
Oh. Yeah. I thought you meant, like... No, so like
I know they hang with them too much, so I sabi their lingo.
I don't sabi you.
But like, yeah, like that nigga, he does like they all do music too as well. Like one of the white kids, he's like a producer. And he also raps too as well. Like his taste is different. He's into like I don't know, like old school shit, dog. And if you hear his beats, like it's actually like sick and shit like that. But like that's just like one example of like shit that's popping right now. There's actually so much people like just doing creative shit, like just going out of their way to like get shit done. Even do tune on his videos right now, man. Bro, that guy is improving at crazy speed. To be honest. Stanley too as well. Like who else should I call? Right Flow. What's Broski's name? Shit. Diddy Turner.
Oh yeah,
but not Diddy, but not the Diddy.
Pause.
Turner, Diddy Turner. Just have to make sure.
Also, just so you guys know, he goes by Divine the Great now, not Diddy anymore. So yeah.
Shout out my nigga.
Shout out who?
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Okay. He's doing shit right now, man. Like I can't lie, like it's crazy. Like I don't know. Even like the people I work with, like photographers wise, like my boy Matt, like JPEG. Wonderland, Justin Ricks, like there's like Jesse, or like I don't know, like like you get me. There's like actual people like going ahead. Even Andrew and his modeling and his like social media, like Jerry, this nigga, like you get me. Like we all do push right now. You get me. So yeah, man, it's also good for the community because you bounce off the energy. You get me. Like in situations like that, it's like it gives you motivation to like get your shit too as well. You get me? You can't just be slacking. But that's what's up.
I was about to spin back to that music taste because like I hold this guy hostage, Jeshwan, when it comes to his music. Like I just like his beats. I feel like his beats are crazy.
He's the same producer, man.
So I used to almost hold a gun to his head.
He reminds me of, I don't know if you hung out with Elvis.
Oh yeah.
Both of them, bro. Like there was this one time I think they both like had a session together. I was like, yo, that's combination for me because like, bro, what the fuck? I used to work with Elvis like. That's who, like, my first song, Sisi Eko now. Exactly. So, like, I know how he works, and just how he works and how amazing his mind works is just like how it is with Jesh too as well. So, like, bro, that's insane. Yeah, man, there's niggas. There's even, fuck. I don't know if you guys know Nylak.
No.
But, like, yeah, like, because I just started talking with him recently, and he's into, like, R&B and shit like that, but he also makes beats and shit, but bro, there's people who actually putting out quality content, like shit that can be commercial for them, like for real. So
I would like to say this show is not it's R-rated, as you can see. Our guests don't cost tire.
I'm on vex. I need to work on that tomorrow.
Yeah, it's but yeah, like it's lovely to have you, man. Thank you for sharing. You know, hopefully we get to work with some of us and see how it goes, man.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Regular.